Eggs are one of the most commonly stored items in our refrigerators. But here's the surprising truth. How you store them can dramatically affect how long they stay fresh and how safe they are to eat. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, but they're also fragile by nature and susceptible to bacteria, especially salmonella. Every time you open it, the temperature fluctuates. This makes eggs spoil faster. Second, don't wash eggs before storing them. Washing removes the natural protective coating called the cuticle on the eggshell. In some countries like the US, eggs are washed and sanitized before sale. In others, like many parts of Europe or Asia, they're sold unwashed. Rule of thumb: if the eggs are already washed, store them in the fridge. If unwashed, still refrigerate them, but do not wash them yourself. Washing eggs at home increases the risk of pushing bacteria through the shell. Once washed, bacteria can enter through tiny pores in the shell. Fresh eggs can last 3 to 5 weeks in the fridge. Food poisoning isn't something you want to deal with. Plus, throwing away old eggs because they've gone bad is not only wasteful, but it's also expensive. Now you're armed with knowledge and ready to conquer the grocery store, one smart choice at a time. Share your go-to recipes or tips in the comments below. Who knows? You might even inspire someone else to become a kitchen wizard. So go forth, shop wisely, and may your eggs always be fresh. You're literally throwing money in the trash. Eggs are packed with nutrients, protein, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. By storing them properly, you ensure these nutrients stay intact, giving you the best possible nourishment. And finally, it's about protecting your loved ones. We've got a ton of videos coming your way that will make you feel like a domestic superhero. Until next time, happy prepping, and may your fridge be filled with fresh, delicious goodness. Whether it's your kids, family members, or pets, you want to make sure that the food you prepare is safe and enjoyable. Spoiled eggs can ruin the day, quite literally. Do you know what happens when you drop an egg? Store them dry, pointy side down, in the middle of the fridge, unwashed, and rotate them regularly. It's a small change that makes a big difference. And it's not just about eggs. It's about becoming a savvy shopper, a wise food steward, and a proactive health advocate. Don't underestimate the power of small habits. They can have a big impact. It's a fun childhood game, but what does it mean when an egg is broken? It's not always as simple as it seems. Watch this video to find out. Hard-boiled eggs last up to 7 days since the shell is weakened. If stored properly, pointy side down, not washed in the original carton, they may stay fresh even longer. Always do the sniff test and check for cracks before using. Third, don't place them pointy side up. This allows the air sac to move and brings the yolk closer to the shell, increasing the chance of spoilage. Well, actually, it's much more than that. Proper egg storage isn't just about saving a few dollars or making breakfast taste better. It's about preventing foodborne illness, reducing waste, maximizing nutrition, and protecting your family. Something as small as how you place an egg in the fridge can make a big difference. Fourth, don't mix new and old eggs together. Here's how to test an egg without cracking it. Fill a bowl with water. Place the egg inside. If it sinks and lays flat, it's very fresh. If it sinks but stands upright, it's still okay. If it floats, discard it. This simple trick works every time. You won't remember which ones to use first. Older eggs can spoil and affect the rest. And fifth, don't leave eggs out too long. It's not always obvious just by looking. Watch this video to learn quick and easy tricks to check if your eggs are still safe to eat. Instead, crack them and freeze in a container. Don't store near strong-smelling foods. Eggs absorb odors easily. Don't leave cooked eggs out too long. Bacteria grow quickly at room temperature. Don't buy eggs with cracked shells. Even if cheap, they're a breeding ground for bacteria. If eggs sit at room temperature for hours before being refrigerated, bacteria can multiply quickly. Storing them the right way can help extend their shelf life, maintain their texture and flavor, prevent bacterial growth, and avoid food waste. But most people just put eggs wherever there's space or in the egg tray on the fridge door. But that's not ideal. In this video, we'll walk you through the best ways to store eggs in your fridge, the common mistakes to avoid, and the science behind it all. Let's crack it open. First off, let's talk about why proper egg storage matters. Let's start with what not to do. First, don't store eggs on the fridge door. The door is the warmest part of the fridge. Now that you know the common mistakes, let's dive into how to store eggs properly. Store eggs dry and unwashed. Store them just as you bought them, dry and unwashed. Only wash them right before cooking if needed. Use the middle or back of the fridge. These areas have the most stable temperatures. The middle shelf is ideal, not too cold, not too warm. Store in the original carton or a sealed container. The carton protects the eggs from strong odors and prevents moisture loss. It also blocks light, which can degrade quality. Place eggs with the pointy side down. This keeps the air sac at the top and the yolk centered, helps preserve freshness and reduces the chance of bacterial contamination. Label and rotate. Write the date you bought them. Use the first in, first out method. Old eggs first. Keep the fridge at the right temperature. Ideal 1 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, 34 degrees Fahrenheit to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Too warm equals bacteria thrive. Too cold equals affects texture. Now you might be wondering, should you ever wash eggs? Next, let's discuss how long eggs last in the fridge. We're not done yet. We have a bonus tip for you. Quick test. Is your egg still good? Now, you know exactly how to store eggs, but do you know how to tell if they're bad? Here are some bonus tips for egg safety. Don't freeze eggs in the shell. They'll crack. Why does any of this matter? You might be thinking it's just eggs. Think about it. When eggs spoil, they can release harmful bacteria into your body, making you sick. So the next time you come home with a carton of eggs, you'll know exactly what to do. On your health, your wallet, and your kitchen confidence. Now here's a question for you. What's your favorite way to use eggs in the kitchen? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wise tips.